Three University of Virginia football stars allegedly shot dead by fellow student Christopher Darnell Jones Jr. More after this. Hello everyone and welcome back to AFG's Point of View, where I give you my analysis of the most popular topics in the world today. Today's video, we have three University of Virginia football stars who've been shot dead by a fellow football star. Before I dive into the details of the video, if you're new here, welcome. Welcome to AFG's Point of View. Do me a favor, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button as well. There are more awesome, loving, and wonderful people over, similar to yourself. All my normal subscribers, thanks for coming back. I'm diving in. Three University of Virginia star football players have been identified as victims allegedly killed by a fellow student and former college football player in a mass shooting on campus. Linebacker Deshaun Perry, age 22, Lavelle Davis Jr., and Devin Chandler died on Sunday night when the suspect gunman, Christopher Darnell Jones, allegedly opened fire around a parking garage on the university's main campus along Culbreth Road in Charlottesville. On Monday, Davis's father, Lavelle Davis Sr., wrote, "Lord, please help me," on Facebook. The Richard Times Dispatch reported, Davis, who was 6'7" tall, ranked number 2 in the nation and number 1 in the Atlantic Coast Conference for average yards per reception after the 2020 football season. He had returned to the football field this year after suffering an injury in 2021. He was on a watch list for 2022 Comeback Player of the Year, per the AP. Perry's grieving father, Sean Perry, also confirmed his son's death to the Richmond Times Dispatch, said that he and the victim's mother, Happy, were flying from their hometown of Miami to Virginia. Perry was 6'3" tall and weighed about 230 pounds, was a linebacker and defensive end for Virginia Cavaliers football team, the same University of Virginia team that Mr. Jones made a roster back in 2018. 22-year-old football star played just hours before his death. Wow. When his team took on Pittsburgh on Saturday. According to a profile on Virginia Cavaliers website, Perry previously played linebacker, defensive line, and tight end at Gulliver Prep and was named the South Florida Conference 2018 Defensive Player of the Year. He also made the Team USA Under-19s team and appeared in an International Bowl in Dallas, Texas. After graduating high school, he majored in studying at the Art of University of Virginia. Head football coach Tony Elliott said earlier Monday afternoon that the victims were all good kids and would speak about them when the time is right. This is so sad. This is so sad. It goes on and on and on, talking about the kids and so forth and so on. Let's see. I wanted to try to get something on the gunman. Yeah, I'm still looking. If I see something pop up, I'll share it with you guys. And hold on a minute, let me see. The team learned that Mr. Jones had violated protocol by not informing the university about a criminal incident in February 2021, which he had been involved. The criminal investigation took place outside of Charlottesville and was in relation to a concealed weapons violation. After an hour-long manhunt took place for Mr. Jones, the 22-year-old student and former football player for the college, before his arrest was announced just before 11 a.m. on Monday. He was last seen wearing a burgundy jacket, blue jeans, and red shoes, and was thought to be driving a black SUV with a license plate TWX 3580, police said. A campus-wide lockdown has been lifted on Monday morning after students have been told to shelter in place and warned not to approach the armed and dangerous suspect. Multiple law enforcement agencies were drafted in for the search, with a Virginia State Police helicopter circling the area and classes canceled for Monday across the university. Okay. They got a little more going on with the story, but I'm not gonna bore you with the the details of the story. I'll let you go on and read it yourself. I'll put the link in the description for the entire story. That way you can sit down and, at your own leisure, you can watch, read the story, in its entirety. But I'm gonna dive in right here because I'm just like, damn, you know what I'm saying? You got 3 students, football students that, probably got there on a scholarship, you know what I'm saying? They playing football, living their dream out, you know what I'm saying? And you got another guy who just shoots them dead, all 3 of them. Now, I'm gonna read you guys. I know I just said I wasn't gonna read no more, but I gotta read this to you because you gotta see what's going on. It's an unfortunate situation because all good kids gunned down for no apparent reason. No reason. I mean, they could have, had an argument or something. Who knows? Who knows? But I want to read this because it's an angle that I'm going with. All right. Mr. Jones, the gunman, was a member of the National Honor Society. Okay. National Technical Honor Society, president of the Key Club, president of Jobs for Virginia Grads Program, named Student of the Year as a freshman and sophomore at Verena, son of Margot Ellis and Christopher Jones Sr., has 3 siblings, Eliza, Darius, and Varian, the bio reads. The 22-year-old was previously hailed as something of a success story after overcoming something that of a troubled childhood to become a model student. I read that to say that every child out here suffers. Every child out here struggles, okay? He had a troubled childhood. He turned it around. He did everything he needed to do. He straightened everything out. And he was the model citizen, as you would think. What happened in his life in the past that might have resurfaced in the present, we don't know. There will be a motive that's brought out by obviously the cops, you know what I'm saying? They do finish doing their investigation, and there'll be more details on this story. But I just want to speak on kids in general, you know what I'm saying? Just like the fact that these are 4 college men, 4 black men, you know what I'm saying? College kids, you know what I'm saying? Doing the right thing. They ain't in the streets, wilding out, doing kinds of crazy stuff. They playing football, they got they grades together, you know what I'm saying? I'm sure somebody was helping them out. The coach said they was all good kids. I believe it, you know what I mean? And it was just hours. I'm talking about hours away from them just playing football against the University of Pittsburgh, University of Virginia versus Pittsburgh. You know what I mean? And you don't think of, when you watch a college football game, obviously, you got the week that you got to deal with. And they're human too, you know what I'm saying? So it's not like, they kind of like, if you're a good student, you know what I'm saying, you're a good player, you know what I'm saying? It's almost like you like kind of like rock star status, but you're a regular person just like anybody else. Anything can happen to you at any given moment. You know what I'm saying? It's the fact that this happened to these young men. You know what I'm saying? It's just an unfortunate situation. And it's just like, it just goes to show that no matter how good you think your child is, or a child per se, it's always good to check in on them. Check in on them, see how they mental health is, and you know what I'm saying, if there's anything in their life that they kind of struggling with, you know what I mean? He could have had a bad few hours, you know what I'm saying? Who knows what could have happened, you know what I'm saying? Who knows what happened? You know what I'm saying? He played back in 2018, it's 2022. I don't know. I mean, he might not have been a great football player, but you was on the Honor Society. You had a bright future in front of you. You had like a great job probably lined up and everything. And you just threw it all away just by just gunning these 3 dudes down. Whatever it wasn't that serious. It wasn't that important. And it's unfortunate. Always check on these kids. Check on these kids, their mental health, You can have a good kid, you know what I'm saying, whether it be a son or a daughter, whether they in high school, college, they could be in grade school. Don't matter. We all seen it. We all seen it. Just check on them. Hey, how's everything doing? You all right? Anything good with you? Anything I need to know? Talk to me. What's going on with your life? You know what I'm saying? Just start digging a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Start getting in the the nooks and the crannies per se of their life. You know what I'm saying? You know, you want to be intertwined with everything that's going on because, you know, if it's something that you see that you don't like or something that you can stop, you know what I'm saying, from them destroying themselves, you know what I'm saying, you know, that's our job, that's our charge as adults, because we ain't helping the kids out, who's helping them out? I mean, us as adults need to step up and help these young men out, these young ladies out, you know what I'm saying? It's our job. You don't have to have a son, you don't have to have a daughter. You can have a niece, you can have a nephew, you can have a cousin, you can have, you know, a good friend's child, you know what I'm saying? Just always be available to be able to help them out, you know what I'm saying? Because kids have stress too. Kids got things going on in their life too. And if we don't stay there and kind of like guide them down that straight and narrow path, I mean, as you can very well see, no matter how good you may think they are, how much you don't have to, you know, pay attention to them, you see they veer off to the road and kind of do some goofy stuff. So prayers go out to all three of them gentlemen and their families, you know. Hopefully they can get through this. It's going to be tough. It's going to be definitely tough because I can't imagine getting that phone call, you know what I'm saying, in the middle of the night, letting me know that my child's been shot and killed in a mass shooting. I never ever want to hear that phone call. I never ever want to hear that phone call. So prayers up to those families, you know. So with that being said, if you like what you've heard, please don't hesitate to hit the subscribe button down below. Hit the like button as well to bring more awesome, loving, and wonderful people over, similar to yourself. All my normal subscribers, continue to share the videos. Continue to hit the like button, you know what I'm saying, and showing me love. You know what I'm saying? I put these videos out for you. I do the very best I possibly can do. Only thing I ask you to do is to hit that like button. Hit the like button. It pays me to hit the like button. So if you like the video, hit the like button. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely appreciate every single one of y'all. Come check me out on my TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter. Let's have a conversation about what's going on in this world today with these kids. You know what I'm saying? You see good kids, bad kids, all kids. Just kind of going to the left. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we got to work with them, y'all. We got to help them. We got to help them out. So with that being said, I love every single one of y'all. I will see you guys in the next episode. Peace.